I liked your little calamata puffy balls. I thought they were great. And I really got excited about how you use so many other flavours to enhance that ingredient called tofu.
That's exactly it.
We call it the T word here, but this is tofu. So what I'm going to do is show you some of my ingredients that I'll use to enhance...
I can see a couple.
...the same sort of flavour.
I'm a little curious as to how much the tofu is going to shine through, but...
Believe me, this tofu is going to shine a lot. Now, I've got some pork mince here, about 350 grams of pork mince, fine, lean pork mince. And
good.
You're probably thinking where the tofu is going to go. I've got a garlic clove there. I want you to microplane that into here. And you can see I'm using the same bean curd or tofu that you've got here. Straight out of the packet like that.
That's the hard tofu?
Yeah, it's nice. I've used fried tofu before, but I think this is not bad. So this is actually a lot softer. Oh, listen to that. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do is cut some nice little cubes out of this. And I've also got some herbs in front of you, some parsley and spring onion.
Right.
Probably about, so like a small handful of chopped parsley straight into here, and the spring onion, just the green parts. And I've got this tofu. I'm going to cut into a little dice like this. You can see, oh, look at that. Not that it'll stay like that. It will break apart a little bit, but I will try and get some sort of shape into it. It's almost like egg white. I've made this before and used the whole eggs that have been boiled, and you crumble up the egg white or grate them, and it's sort of the same sort of thing.
The tofu is great as an emulsifier. It really does, bind all the flavours together, and it's great and tasty.
Oh, that's what you like, isn't it? Now, I've got some egg in there because I want to bind it all together. You've got the parsley and the spring onion and the garlic in there. A little bit of soy sauce.
Okay, good.
Because that's what you use, so I'm sort of trying to get there with you.
We can taste comparatively.
There we go. I've got some salt in there as well. You need some salt. And I'm going to put about, let's say about a cup or half a cup, 3/4 of a cup of breadcrumbs in there. I've got my other secret ingredient here. Some crispy bacon.
Where would it be without bacon?
Here we go. And what I'm going to do is just cut this nice and fine so we mix it all through. The flavour of crispy bacon through this is going to be delicious, Zoe. What do you think? You're laughing, aren't you?
Look, Adrian, I always keep an open mind. I'm happy to try everything.
Now, you've just gone straight for the wooden spoon.
You're going to go straight for your hands, go on.
You've got to. If you're making a burger mix, you need to get in there with your hands and mix it all around.
The tofu is still a little whole, but you will taste it.
You'll see it. I don't know if you'll taste it over the top of everything else that's in it, but good luck if you can. But you'll still see it. I think that's important. You said I had to use tofu, so I'm going to use tofu. Now, over my pan here, I'm going to turn it on and get this nice and hot.
Bacon?
Well, there's more bacon. This is for later. Not only am I using crispy bacon in the burger mix to make the tofu tasty or give it some sort of flavour, I'm also using the fat left over in the pan here to cook the actual burgers.
Yes, these are definitely going to be bacon tofu burgers.
Well, isn't that a wonderful thing? You've said it just the right way. Now, this is the other reason I use my hand, because you can shape it in the exact way you want.
I agree with you with that.
There we go. In they go. I'll just grab the other one. We'll roll these straight into here, cook them on both sides, and then we'll come back and make delicious burgers. We'll stack them up, put lots of things in them. You're going to love it.
And I think he's going to have more bacon in it.
Yolks, Zoe. And I'm going to flip your egg over as well, because I like my egg flipped over a little bit. That way you're not going to get egg running all the way down the front of your lovely top there.
OK.
I'm just excited about this. This is what I love.
I can tell they seem like some favourite flavours for you.
Now, Zoe, if I can get you to grab a tomato and slice some nice thick slices, I'm going to pop these two babies here on top of the bases. Oh, look at that. My favourite things. Tomato, and I've even got some lettuce over here as well. There we go. That looks better when the lettuce is underneath. Look like that. Look at that, hanging out the sides there. Pop some tomato on there. I've even got some cheese here as well. Some natural cheese, which means it must be very, very good for you. Straight on top like that. I've even got some mayonnaise there, Zoe.
I'm going to pass on the mayo. I think there's probably enough flavour. That's being very diplomatic, I might add.
I think this tofu is going to taste delicious. Some bacon on there as well. All we need to do is pop a little top on like that. I should have got some bread rolls a little bit bigger. Look at that. Zoe, can you pick that up for me? I just want to see it in your hands, Zoe.
Right.
Come on.
This is just for you, Adrian, because this is a lot more than I would normally go for, and a lot more fat than I would normally eat.
This is going to make a mess. Make sure you wrap yourself in a blanket or something, because it's going to go everywhere, all over the place. This is great. Can't wait for this one. Taste that tofu. It's really, really nice, isn't it?
You know what? There's a lot of competing flavours in this, but somewhere in there I can taste the tofu.
I can taste it. Tastes beautiful to me.